First video is not going to get views, period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading.
Get to work and start uploading. What up, guys? Lou's coming at you. So as you may or may not know, I'm trying to start this YouTube channel. And I take a lot of inspiration from other creators. I've been watching a lot of how-to videos and you should do this, you should do that. And pretty much all of them say the same thing. Just press record. Think Media is a good one that I watch a lot of. That guy's made like 4 different channels, silver play buttons, gold play buttons. He knows what he's doing, and he's created a little YouTube empire by practicing what he preaches. And Think Media is all about helping you grow on YouTube. I highly recommend them. I've been struggling to make a simple video because everything's not perfect. And I got a messy background or whatever the case may be. I've been really struggling to get this video out. Either my room's too messy or just a simple, lighting's not right, whatever, and I have a hard time not being perfect. And I need to realize that I need to do a video like this. Just get it out there. Press record, as Think Media says. You got to just do it, right? Lighting's not right. Room's a mess. Whatever the case may be. There's 1,000 excuses why I haven't done it. I want to make this video about the Elgato prompter. Is it good for a small streamer? Does it help keep you on track? And a little insight into that. Spoiler alert, it is, but it isn't. The Elgato prompter is a great piece of kit. It's an expensive piece of kit. And if you're not used to reading from a script that you put on the prompter, then it's just you're gonna sound like a robot, and that's what I found myself doing. So I found it a lot easier just to put keynotes up there. I'm not using it right now. I'm just kind of shooting off the hip, but I wanted to try and make this as real as possible. Kind of the struggle that I'm going through. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to it.
Sean, if you were starting a YouTube channel in 2024, what would you do? Especially considering that you've been in the YouTube game for 17 years now. You've started multiple channels, 3 silver play buttons. How would you get started in this new year?
Yeah, so I wrote down 5 things when I thought about this question. And the first one is courage. You have to start messy.
Courage. You have to start messy. That's from the Think Media podcast. And that's like the opening segment in the podcast. And if I took anything away from that video, it was that line. Courage. You have to start messy. That's what I've been putting off. Everything's not perfect, so we're going to wait. We're going to wait. I've wanted to start this channel forever. And you know what? We're doing it now.
And I think about this, I have some tactics as we get into it, but now that I've had the chance to coach so many different people that have started YouTube channels and grow their YouTube channels, I've realized that really the first thing that holds us back is ourself and our fears and our mindsets. We feel like we're not ready. We feel like, man, is anybody going to care? We feel like, am I going to be judged? Is there going to be negative comments? And these are all legitimate mindsets, but you're not going to get results if you don't start. You're never going to know if you don't start. Everything that you want in life is outside of your comfort zone. So I do want to lay a foundation that you got to start before you're ready. You got to start messy. You probably have a million questions. Even if you've already been subscribed to or the Think Media podcast or other channel for a while, you still probably are like, but what about this? But what about that? You have to just start. And my second tip is clarity, and we can hit that one in a second. But the reason that I say start messy is there's really 2 kinds of people. Maybe you're already a professional, a business owner. So you're already know you're in real estate, you already are in carpentry, and so like you're going to start a DIY channel helping people fix stuff around the home. You know that you're going to start a real estate channel to get leads, clients, and sales in your local community. You're a musician that uses Ableton, so you want to start doing music tutorials. Like, you already have clarity. So if you have that, we can dial that in when we get there in a second. But there's this whole other category where, you know, someone's listening to this, they know they want to start, but they're unsure. They have a million questions about what niche, what topic, what about this, what about that. And I would encourage you to just start posting videos. Just try something. Don't overthink it, because we do learn by doing. And I know for me, because I didn't have fierce clarity when I started, I just started posting random videos on my Sean Cannell channel. There's a million lessons of mistakes I made, but the benefit of that was I started to learn how to film. I learned how to edit. I experimented with this topic, that topic. And even though the brand ended up being kind of not great and the niche wasn't really clear and I was all over the place, and that wasn't my successful YouTube channel, I haven't even uploaded there in years. It was a personal development experience, a skill development experience. And I like to say I have 4 YouTube channels that helped me eventually start a successful one. So absolutely, in 2024, start as soon as possible. Don't put it off. Don't just watch YouTube videos. Don't just consume information. We learn by doing. Take action, press record. It takes courage. You got to get uncomfortable. So just start.
You got to get uncomfortable and just start. That's what I'm doing. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Your first videos are going to be cringe, like I'm sure this one's going to be cringe, and I don't care. Am I going to be judged? Probably. Does anyone care? No. Nobody cares. Nobody I know cares that I have a YouTube channel. Coworkers, friends, family, nobody. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to help you guys. I'm just a normal guy with a dream to be a creator, and that's what I'm doing. I'm finally gonna do it. And don't get me wrong, I have no time for this. I stream nonstop. I'm always live. If I'm home, I'm probably live. And if I'm not home, I'm at work. I work a lot, my real job, you know. And if you have a dream, you got to make time for it. You got to do your thing. You just got to push through the adversity and make it happen. Nobody's going to make it happen but you. If I don't push record on this camera right now, I probably never will. And I should probably be asleep right now, but you know what? We're going to make it happen. One way or another, we're going to make it happen. That's the mindset that I have. That's the mindset that you should have. Do what it takes to make your dreams come true.
Dude, there's like a certain superpower you get when you stop giving a fuck. Like when you stop giving outside sources the power, the influence, the attention, and you start just giving more of yourself that attention, and you start bringing more of your hobbies, your interests, things you're into, your personality, the result is always just so much better. I fucking love content. I love all this shit. I love creativity. I love music. And over the last few years, being a creator, I've really like chased a lot of the recipe stuff.
That's Big E. He's another guy that I've watched a lot and take a lot of inspiration from. Dude's been in it for a long time, been in the game, loves what he does, and he's to the point where fuck everyone else, I'm gonna be me. I've been streaming on TikTok and making content on TikTok for a long time, and as many of you know, TikTok is probably the most suppressed platform there is. I'm constantly getting banned, constantly getting flagged. It's insane for absolutely nothing, really. And I'm to the point now, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I'm kind of over it. I'm going to be me. And I took a lot, you know, after seeing this video that Big E did, I've decided that he's got a point. Be you. Do you. I'm tired of being somebody I'm not just to make the masses happy. I'm kind of over it. And from now on, you're going to get the real me. Like it or not, I don't care. You know, there's going to be haters. Let them hate. Once you get trolls and haters, you know you're doing it right. I always tell my community, if you don't have haters and trolls, then you're doing it wrong. So The trolls, the haters, they just make me work a little harder.
So, hey, learn the recipes, figure out formulas, learn how other people do things. But at the end of the day, never turn away from being yourself and put yourself an opportunity to where you can take pride in your own work. I think once you do that, the power of building like 100 to 1,000 people that genuinely fuck with you and will be your ride to dies, I think it outweighs 10 to 100,000 people that just would come to you on the general idea of you're somebody they should come to because you do things well.
Right now, I have 5 to 10 people every time I press go live. They're in every single stream. No matter what they're doing, no matter what they got going on, their work, their whatever, they always are in my stream. And that's what it's about. I'm here to build a community. I'm here to help the community. I'm here to do whatever the hell I can. To me, community is the biggest part of why I got into streaming in the first place. And now YouTube, I'm doing this so I can make videos on helping you guys with your streaming and whatever else I can help with. That's why I want this channel to be something where you guys interact, ask questions, and I'm trying to do the best I can when I can, as much as I can, and put out the content that you guys want to see. I'm not doing this for me. Well, I am doing this for me because I enjoy doing it, but I'm doing this ultimately for the community. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. So just remember, press record. That's what I'm doing. That's what you should do. Quit putting it off, because if you do, it'll never happen. Till the next one, guys. Stay lucid.
We learn by doing. Take action, press record. It takes courage. You got to get uncomfortable. So just start.